I believe we can get started. Once again, thanks everyone who has joined today for this webinar. Just a quick introduction before we get started. My name is Gavaskar, and I am the founder of Fieldy. And in today's webinar, we will walk you through how the future of field service is going to happen, like how you can automate the operations, improve your service, make your business grow faster. And I have a quick agenda slide. I have along with me my marketing head, Saravanan. Saravanan, if you can move on to the next slide, please. So the agenda for this meeting, we will quickly walk you through introduction about Fieldy. What are the industry challenges which we commonly see talking with thousands of our CCTV founders, and what solution does Fieldy offer? We will also walk you through a quick live demo of our software. To Fieldy is a software which is founded in the year 2020. So the software is designed and built based on feedbacks, talking with 1,000+ CCTV founders, day-to-day challenges which they face in operating their business. And the software is designed in a way it helps you manage your entire operations of your CCTV business, starting from your sales, your service, your maintenance or AMC contracts, as well as offering one of the exceptional customer experience for your customers as well, and making sure you run your business very efficiently, managing. It helps you connect your field teams with your office, like it builds a bridge between your field and your office team. The software is currently being used by 100+ CCTV businesses across pan India. So the software is built on futuristic plans where we will let businesses to scale efficiently with the system without increasing overheads and to grow better. So that's the goal and the vision behind the company. So the vision is like any businesses can operate with technology and offer the same experience like what enterprises do, starting from Amazon or Uber or Swiggy. And that's where we want our customers to compete against the big giants with the support of technology. So why this matters for any business owner who's operating a CCTV business? The industry is going at an aggregate of 15% year on year, and there is a predominant time which is being lost in the business by doing administrative tasks, which can be completely systemized and automated. So whether it is going to be manual coordination, the customer's frustration, and there is different challenges which we see, and we have built the software to kind of eliminate this manual processes and bring them all digitized. So that's one of the main things which we see in the industry. So the next thing is the industry is changing. So every successful business, if you look at it, it's not people driven. Like whether if you're running a 1 or 2 member team, or if you're running a 50-member operations. To build a scalable and repeatable model for your business, you need systems. So which puts your business in automation, so which is repeatable, which doesn't require human interference, so which helps you scale and kind of grow faster. And the common challenges which we see in the industry, talking with so many founders, is one is like I'm not sure, like so this might resonate with most of us. We don't know what exactly is happening in the field the moment our service technician steps out in the field. And we heard back from our customers saying like the work is not completed, but your service tech is saying like the work is already completed. And there are so many leads which we get, like we don't have exact track whether this lead is done or not. And if we wanted to find out any reports of what exactly is happening at the field, like you need to call your technician to understand where he is and what exactly he is doing at the fields right at the moment. And there is no efficient way of managing your maintenance contract, AMC renewals. So when you are trying to do your AMC renewal, like there is no reminders which is put in place, or it is mostly manual, where there is a loss of revenue which happens during this process. The one part of it is kind of managing the overall business. So there is different functions in every business, and every functions operate in a different way. And one of the main functions is your revenue generation function. So where your lead capture happens. So if you are capturing your leads currently using an Excel sheet, or if you're capturing your leads with using your WhatsApp, and you don't have a track of it. I'm sure, like, every business owners want to make sure like every opportunity which we receive is getting converted. But there is a lot of chances there are so much of leakage when we don't have a complete track of it. And that's the area which requires complete attention. And then we have the lack of visibility of what is happening in the field throughout the day, when your sales or your field sales or your service team gets out. So when your sales team goes out, whether they are going and visiting the customers, whether they are doing the survey, whether they are capturing the information, whether the captured information is shared with the backend team so they can prepare a estimate and send it to the customer. So when you are doing this, when this is going to be a manual process, like when your competitors are out there meeting the same customer and they are running things efficiently, there are so much of chances your competition wins it, because they have the system in place where everything works in sync. The field sales team, when they visit the field, they get the information updated real time. And then your inside sales team like sends out a quotation in real time, and they really beat you out in the competition, just because the execution is far superior, or like the execution is far perfection than the real time actual differences from your team in terms of manual management. And there are high customer complaints which you receive, and you don't have track of like who did the last complaint, or like your data is not secure, because your current team members have access to all your data. So typically you have a WhatsApp channel created for every of your customers. And tomorrow your technician moves and joins your competitor, he also carries your complete database to your competitor. So no, knowingly or unknowingly, your database of your customers get exposed. So these are some of the challenges which we see, which is again like speaking with a lot of founders in the industry, and how this is kind of shaping up in managing their day-to-day operations. So to address all these challenges, we have kind of built a solution with Fieldy on every part of your customer journey, and how you create experience not only after they become a customer, like starting from the initial journey of them requesting your service or requesting your solutions. So you are, as a small business or a growing business or established business, the customer experience have changed a lot during the last experience, and the behavior have changed a lot. Every customer expects you to operate in the scale of Amazon, in the scale of Netflix, and in the scale of Uber and Swiggy, because they have been kind of pampered with that experience. So when a new lead comes into your current process, so how do your team approach this lead is definitely matters. Like, because if there is not a fixed way, or if you don't have visibility of how it is managed, then there is most probably your competitors are getting this. So in Fieldy, like we have kind of like systemized every part of it. For when a lead comes in, it all gets managed at a centralized place. So you create your own sales workflow. You have visibility of your forecast, how much leads have been received, and what is the total value of estimates which has been sent, and how much of leads are there in your what stage of your sales cycle, whether it is on the initial stage and the probability of closures are like very far, and whether it is on the final stages which require someone to get on the phone or talk to the customer or meet the customer to get it closed. With one single click you will be able to see that, and it is completely no code, and you can build your own pipelines and you can manage it. So once a lead moves to the next part of the journey, so once a lead comes in, like you can assign it to your team, from your back office, and they get instantly notified, and they go visit the customer, they gather all the information, and estimate is sent, and then it's converted to a customer in one click. And once this information is captured, when your installation team goes in, they have all the information handy, which is captured during the initial phase of the inspection. And with this information, they will be efficiently able to do the installation. And once a project is signed off, you can send a sign off report in a digitized way to your customer. So it also creates you maybe like you are a smaller business or you're a growing business, but it also gives them experience like they are working with a business which is completely very professional, and which also puts you on their top spot, where they can do a referral when it required. And once your installation is completed, so when Fieldy, you have an option to store what all the products which are sold to your customers along with the warranty period. So it gives you reminders. So when the warranty is expiring, so it also kind of generates an opportunity for you to go ahead and have your customers talk to your customers about putting them on a maintenance contract. So every customer assets, or like every customer products which you sell to your customers can be stored under the specific customer. And it also generates a QR code which you can which auto generates this QR code which you can place on the customer's machine which you install. So whenever they have a service request, right now, if they are calling your customer center, or if they are calling your office to place a service request, they can just do a simple QR scan without downloading an app or without logging into some place, and they can place a service request. And once the service request comes in, you can assign it to your service techs, and you can get the work completed. It auto generates a job card report which you can send to your customers as well. The last thing is your team's productivity. So when your team is out in the field, you don't get to see what exactly is happening on the field. So with Fieldy, so your team just carries on their work. They don't need to do anything apart from carrying on their work. So from the time they sign in until the end of the day, it captures all the information as a timeline. If they have been doing a traveling from one location to another location, if they've been idle at one location, if they have been on a visit for a certain location. With one click on a dashboard, you will be able to see how much time your team has been traveling, how much time your team has been spent on visit, how much time your team has been idle. So you will be able to see all this with one click, and it also captures you the total distance they have traveled and how many visits they have traveled. So you can efficiently run your business. Today, if you're running a small business, and if you're expanding tomorrow to 100-member team, or tomorrow pan India, so the software also supports you on every part of the journey. So you can create multiple locations, have people access to a specific location, and if during your you can also collect information digitally. You can also have your operations optimized by creating a checklist form digitally and assigning it to when you're scheduling a service. So this can be efficiently done. So what kind of results will this produce, and will it translate for a business? So it helps you kind of run like 40% faster response time to your customers. Whenever there is any information which comes in, everyone in the team gets notified based on their access permission in the software. And the software is accessible. It's a mobile first software. The software is available on a web version, like if, anywhere you can access it, and it is also available. Pretty much everything is available in the mobile version, both on iOS and Android. You get to see a 40% faster response rate to your customers, and then you have your AMC renewals. So you get instantly notified when a AMC renewal is upcoming. You can pre-schedule reminders when you're creating an AMC, so you get notified. You can always sort and filter and see like what all the AMCs which are coming up, and this all gets moved to a place where it is called as a follow-ups. And every record is digitized. You don't Your team doesn't need to carry a pen and a paper. So starting from your lead management, starting from your work order management, or having your AMC renewals, so you can also do your profit and loss estimate, and then moving on to your team's productivity tracking and downloading this all as a report. So everything is digitized. There is no need for a paper. Your accounting, including your estimates and invoices, managed from here. And this contributes. So to, today your service technicians out in the field are doing like 4 services, and you don't know exactly how much time they are spending on the service, and how much time they are exactly spending on the travel, and how much time they are actually being idle, or which they are carrying out any other activities. You'll be able to actually evaluate this. And if someone is doing a 4 number of service a day, and if they can additionally contribute 1 service additional, it can lead up to a 25% of growth in your revenue. How Fieldy drives this, like which I mentioned all earlier, you can do automated job scheduling using the job booking forms, which you can place it on your website, and which you can give it to your customers to scan over a QR code. And real-time technician tracking, you don't need to call your technician to inform them there is a service which has been assigned. So your technician doesn't need to call back to your office asking where is the location. It comes with the Google Maps APIs, so it directly routes them to the exact location of your customer. So there is no need for your technician to call and ask like what did the past technician do. So all your past records specific to the customer is accessible to your technician when you assign a specific service to your technicians. From a revenue optimization standpoint, so automated AMC reminders gets to your customers as well as to your internal team, so they can follow up and make sure those revenues are completely realized. So reduced missed service opportunities. So when there is any upcoming service like preventive maintenance, it's all pre-scheduled, completely flexible. Today, like if you're scheduling it, it automatically gets assigned to your technicians if you're pre-assigned it, or you can always do this as a single one-time click by selecting all the AMCs and assigning it to your technicians. Faster invoicing and payment collection, just one click, you send up invoice request to your customers. So your customer experience also increases because you are now a digital first company. So everything gets notified to them over messages, and the service completion, they get a digital record of the service completion. So when you are serving your corporate customers, they see the differentiation which is happening. There is going to be clear communication and transparency throughout the process. So I will kind of walk you through on the software, how this looks like from the journey. This is a quick overview of how the dashboard looks like, where you will be able to see how much of this revenue which is generated weekly, and how many services which are currently in progress, how many of them are overdue. This is for this specific week. And you will be able to see like how many users who have clocked in your sales funnel right here, and how many AMCs renewals are coming up, and how many are expired renewals which your team missed to do that, and how many completed jobs in a AMC for the current month, and how many is yet to be completed. So you get to see all this right from here. And how many estimates has been sent, and what is the total invoices which is sent, how many of them are expired or overdue. So first, starting with the lead workflow. So all you can customize your complete sales cycle into stages and into different pipelines. It's all customizable. You can create your own pipelines. You get to see like what this pipeline looks like, and how many opportunity is presented on each phase of the pipeline. So this is what I mentioned earlier. From the revenue gen standpoint, you get to have a clear forecasting. And when you look at this, like you will also be able to see what stage of your leads are at every lead which is available. So If you click on one of the leads, it will show you which stage you're lead in and what is the different task which has been assigned to this lead, how many visits which has been completed, which is the location this happened. So once this is converted to a customer, so you don't need to call your customer for all this detail. So you can directly assign the installation to this specific location. And if any files which has been added by your team in the field, by your sales team, it's all visible here, which is done from their mobile app. And how many, is there any service which has been scheduled for this lead? What is the estimate which you have sent for this specific lead? And if there is any form which you have created, which is something which we have as a no-code form builder here. You can completely digitize your paper-based form and you can see them, which is assigned here, and what is the data which is being filled on these forms. So all this is available on a lead. So once this lead gets converted, so you have two options here, contacts and companies. Contacts are basically for your B2C customers and companies are basically for your B2B customers. So clicking on a customer, you get to see the complete overview and what all the contacts you have. You can create as many contacts which is required, and how many locations where they are located, what are the different assets, which is your products which you have sold them, any files, and a complete record and historical data of your customer, typically your CRM, which you will see here. And this is where your job management happens. So your job is where you will be able to see what exactly is being assigned, and you will also be able to see like how much is the profit and loss which has been happened for each and every job. And once a job is completed, you can also download this job card report and you can send it to your customer or share it over a link as well. So this is also available. So you get to see what exactly has happened on the job. So before images of the work being started by your technician, after images of your work being started by your technician, if they have added audio notes, if they don't want to type anything, they will be able to add audio notes as well. You will be able to see those audio notes, any files they have attached, what is the technician notes which goes inside the job card report. And if you have assigned any parts to your technician, you will be able to see that. So if you have assigned, you can also measure the profitability for every service if you get to manage that. And anything which has got to be an internal comment, you will be able to see this here. And if your operation follows a checklist, you can also have all this checklist managed here. And you get to see the complete history of the job, when the job started and when the job ended. So all this history can be found right here under the job history. So this is with the jobs, and you have your AMCs. So each AMC will be able to you will be able to see the profit and loss of each AMC. So how many service which is scheduled and how many of your service is completed, what is the revenue margin which you have for each of these AMCs. And you can see all the scheduled services here, and you will be able to see like if there is any cost tracking which has happened for this, what is the parts being used, and the complete history of all the transactions related to this specific AMC. So assets is typically your actual products which you have sold to your customers. And these products also come with your own QR code along with your branding details. So whatever is your company name along with the logo, you will get to see all this information. Your customers can just scan this QR code and they can place their service request. It comes with the customer name along with the actual product which you need to service. So when your technician goes there, they get to see all the records of what is happening. Then we have your tracking. So with the tracking, at any point of time, you get to see where your team is right at the moment. So you can click at them, like you will be able to see which location they are. And it also gives you a data of like, how much time they have traveled, what is the total time they have spent on visit, and how much time they have been idle. So you get to see a detailed timeline of it. Clicking on every team member, you will be able to see all this information right from here. What is the total distance they have traveled, how much time they have traveled, etc. And you get to see which location they are by clicking on this. So it opens up the actual location or the company details. So this is a complete view of your technicians' day-to-day activities. And end of month, you can also download these activities at reports. And attendance also, you will be able to see like where they clock in and where they are clocking out. So everything is customizable, no code. And we also have an inventory, so where you will be able to see all the inventory details, how many products are available, and what products has been assigned to your team member, and what are products has been assigned to the job, and what is the complete track record of this, parts which you have in your inventory. So you have your estimate creation. You can create estimates to your customers and send the estimates right here by sharing it, and your customers can approve or reject your estimates online. And once the estimate is converted, you can just click on one click to convert them to an invoice. You don't need to kind of recreate it or add it another time. So the same goes to the invoices as well. And if you look at your teams and users, so with the teams and users, you will be able to see your team's productivity. So you will be able to see like how many appointments your team has done for a specific day, what is the total revenue, what is the total distance traveled, and what is the assigned parts for this technician. If they have their signature, the signature also goes in. So this we will be able to see to all your technicians which is available. And here you come have the teams. So if you have multiple teams within your organization, and if you want specific managers of the team to view only the data of their specific team members, like you can create a team and you can add those specific team members under the managers as normal users, so the users get to see only the data, so their managers to get to see their team's data as well. And the last which we have here is your account type permissions. So which is a complete configurable option here. And this option lets you create your own user roles in your organization, map those features to your to the user roles, and assign these user roles, so your team doesn't get to see all this menu here. So if they are a sales team, they get to see only the leads, companies, and contacts, etc. And if they're a service professional, they get to see only the jobs, AMCs, and assets. So it's completely configurable, and it's completely customizable by your own team. It doesn't require our help. And anyway, like we are always available for support, and we offer a 6 day support, and we kind of help our customers, optimize the software based on their workflows. So we have like multiple locations. If you have a multiple location, you can create multiple locations right from here in the software. So we have the mobile version of it. I can even walk you through the mobile version. And so before I go there, this is the last settings, the features. So every feature which you see here, it's completely customizable based on your needs, whether it is changing the label or whether it is adding your own fields. It is possible. So you can just click on this add new field, and it opens up an option to create your own field name based on your business use case. It also supports all type of field formats. So based on your business, you will be able to completely customize this. So the mobile version, we will be happy to walk you through when you want to have a detailed demo with our team. If we will kind of walk you through on the mobile versions. So question and answers, like we are open to any questions from everyone present, please. Mr. Ram, like you have multiple branches in Chennai. So the easiest way to manage in Fieldy is like you get to go to the location, create these branches the way you wanted it to. And when you are creating your teams or users, all you need to do is like invite the user and select the primary location. So they get to access only that branch. And if you want to have them add multiple branches, so all you need to do is go edit the option, and you get to select here as the location. Like you can add multiple locations here, so they get to see multiple locations. So you can add multiple locations here. So if you want one person to manage one or more branches. Hope that answers the question. Mostly to remote presence, so is offline. Yes, offline mode is available. So it covers up and tracks all the data when you're offline. But it can accommodate only for a period of hours. The only reason is like, when your mobile has a capability of store only so much of data when you're working offline. So if your team is offline for 2 to 3 hours, yes, like we will get the data and we will completely display all the data where they have traveled, which has been tracked offline. If they are not available for more than 3 4 hours and they have traveled a very long distance, so if we keep storing the data, the app might crash. So we will not be able to track the complete history. So yes, the answer is if they are going offline for under 2 to 3 hours, we capture the data and display. Hope this answered your question. Anyone else, please? Any questions?
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. Hi, actually, my name is Ashraf, and I'm from a real estate developer team.
Okay.
And sorry, like I have joined this little bit late.
Okay.
Okay, so we are a developer.
Mhm.
So how we can use your app, and what are the key points to use? Can you please explain me in short?
The app, the system is only going to help if you understand, like, how you're managing your existing process and what is the purpose for the software. Like, if you're saying like, I have this X number of problems and this is one of my main problem and I want to solve this. So that's the area, like we will tell you like how the software can help you. So typically, if you're asking this question, I would like to understand how your current workflow operates and how the software can be of help.
Okay, so I'll just give you one example. Suppose I have a bungalow which is
Mm-hmm.
around 40 years old, might be,
Mm-hmm.
and we are planning to refurbish it. Okay, and
Okay.
we are a developer, so
Okay.
we will be having a different teams. For
Okay.
example, a construction team, carpenter team, interior
Mm-hmm.
different, then exterior, then green landscaping, or etc etc. And we want to manage it. Just for example, I am the site supervisor, so I want to manage it under one roof. So can I use your application and go for that?
Actually, not. I would not recommend using our software right now because this software is not designed for this purpose. But we do definitely have this on our roadmap. So typically, you need to find a software which has a field solution along with the project management capabilities. So you can have different levels of planning which needs to be done for your specific purpose. So you have multiple vendors and contractors and your remodeling or reconstruction of your project goes through multiple phases and multiple vendors. So this supposed to be like a project management software which supports field management. So that's something which is not out of the box in the Indian market right at the moment. And there are few options which are available outside of India, but they are pretty expensive for Indian range, and that's going to cost you like 1 month salary of a person for one license. So preferably not a good option for now. But we have something on our pipeline, and you should check back with us like maybe 4 months from now. We should have that feature for you.
Okay, thank you. That answer my query. Thank you
Thanks,
so
Mr.
much.
Thank you. We kind of move on to the next steps. Saravanan, you can put it here and you can also paste the Calendly link. So thanks again, everyone. Just a quick summary of what we have done on this webinar. So typically our software is designed talking with thousands of founders who run their security surveillance operations and how they manage their day-to-day operations using currently manually, and this software is designed to address every part of your operations and how we can digitize, automate, and bring real-time visibility of what exactly is going and how you can be very competitive in the industry and how you can scale your revenue growth. And this software is going to be it's the software is designed to manage every part of your journey. Today, as we mentioned, if you're a 5 member shop to a 100 member shop, it will support you. Please feel free to schedule your demo, and we also provide complete trial access for 7 days. You can completely try your software for free before you make any decision. And we have a awesome sales and marketing team and support and operations team who really would love to work with you and see how we can help your business scale better, and we being an enabler in this journey of your company being successful. So we have our email here, and you can also find the Calendly link where you can directly schedule up meeting slots with our team members. So this Calendly links directly takes you to the available slots for you to schedule a free demo. Or you can always reach out to those numbers which I was mentioned above. And we will also send the summary of this conversation to your WhatsApp and email. And please feel free to connect to us. Thanks again for everyone for joining this, and we look forward to having a long relationship with you. Thank you.